Hello, good morning. Today we would like to discuss parallel force experiment regarding parallel force experiment. So, so first of all, huh? what first of all I would like to say what is force. Force is a is a measurement of rate of change in momentum, or you can say that it is a product of mass into acceleration in body. So there are different types of forces. You have heard about one, suppose magnetic force, electrical force, resistance force, like normal force. Here we are talking about some normal reactive force. So this is simply supported beam apparatus. This is the simply supported beam apparatus. This is simply supported beam, and this is spring balance. Here we have see that different weights of different masses are here. This is the meter scale. This is the meter scale. So we are dealing with some parallel forces. So the reaction force, suppose if we put some weights here, then some reactive force, reaction force will act in the upward direction. So the direction of this force is in this direction, and as well as the direction of this force is in this direction. So these forces are never interact to each other. That's why it is called parallel forces. So there are two different types of parallel forces there, like parallel force, and another is unlike parallel forces. Like parallel force means here the direction in the same direction. That is why it is called like parallel forces. Whereas suppose you try to lift some weight from ground, so you are working against gravitational force. So the forces whatever you are applying, that is in this direction, upward direction, whereas the gravitational force is acting in the downward direction. So this is unlike parallel forces. And as well as this force is a example of 2D coplanar. Why it is coplanar? Because suppose if we here some x-axis and this y-axis, then it is plane, it is acting on a plane. That's why it is called coplanar parallel forces. And think about some, suppose a train is entering in a junction. Is entering in junction. Suppose it is supposed to come in the platform number 1, and suddenly some acceleration is happening, and it is shifted to platform number 1 to platform number 2. So it is shifted. The train is shifted. Then also the parallel force acting there, but it is non-coplanar parallel force example. So that time it is no longer coplanar. That is non-coplanar parallel force. This is 2D parallel, 2D forces. This is the example of 3D parallel forces. If we put weight here, this is the example of 3D parallel forces. So if you measure the forces, that time you have to take help of the 3D coordinate system. So how to conduct the experiment? This experiment is very simple. So determinant of the aim is the determination of the reaction. This is horizontal beam. I already have shown. Then
one.
So here you have seen this experiment was set up, but this is a spring balance. So initially the reading should be 0 because there is no acting force. Now we don't apply any load here, so it should be in 0. But there is some error is there, so we will subtract this thing. Okay, and here you have seen that the reading is 0 only. So now we do the experiment. So initially, so this is the 1 kg load. This is also 1 kg load. So this is the free body diagram. This is the free body diagram of a simply supported beam setup. So this is the A point. Suppose the left side point is A, the right side point is B, and we put 1 kg load at some distance from the left support, and the corresponding distance is called A, and we put another load, the same load 1 kg, and this corresponding the distance is called B from the left support, and we try to see that the experimental reaction, how much reaction we are getting from the spring balance, and theoretically we are try to show how much theoretically the reaction will get. So for suppose this is for static equilibrium condition, the summation of bending moment is 0 and summation of vertical reaction is also 0. Net moment about point A is also 0. So RB into total length is equal to W2. It is producing clockwise, and this RB, it is producing anti-clockwise reaction, anti-clockwise moment, W2 into B plus W1 into A. So this is the scale. So we can see the RB is equal to W2B plus W1A by total length. So again R1 plus RB is equal to, this is equation number suppose 1, this is equation number 2. Equation number 1, this is equation number 2. So here if we replace the value of RB, then we can easily get RA. This is the RA. So now as we apply load, so here we have seen some deflection in the spring balance. So initially 500 gram of error is there, then we will subtract. So here we have seen that we are getting the values of experimental reaction. The RA value is 0.9, and RB, the experimental value is 1. We are getting 1. We are getting, and theoretically W1 plus W2 is 2 minus 1 into 0.6 is how we are getting 0.66. Suppose this is the from the meter scale. B is from here to here distance is 66 centimeter. So we put here 0.66. We convert it in the meter, and then
डिवीजन बता दीजिए.
Okay, here division is so 500 gram F. So one division is equal to 50 gram F or 0.5 kgf. Okay, so there you are getting 2 minus this value. This is the RA theoretical value 1.0490, and RB you are getting 0.9509. Next is percentage error in RA. We are measuring. So the actual value, this experimental value and theoretical value by theoretical value 1.0490. So for percentage error we are getting, for in case RA 14.20%, and in case of RB we are getting 5.16%. Thank you everyone.